Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Science Genius. Today, we shall be exploring the Mendelian inheritance, which is also known as Mendel's laws. Modern science has come a long way since the work of a certain Austrian scientist changed biology forever.
Gregor Mendel was born in 1822 in what is today known as the Czech Republic. He studied at the University of Vienna in science and mathematics. Afterward, he worked for 14 years in a monastery, teaching local students and tending the monastery gardens. Through his work carried out with ordinary garden peas, Mendel introduced the scientific study of biological inheritance called genetics. His theory, known as Mendelian inheritance or Mendel's laws, laid the groundwork for our understanding of how traits are passed from parents to offspring. Mendel proposed three key principles based on his experiments. Mendel's first principle is called the law of segregation. Mendel observed that organisms inherit two copies of each gene, one from each parent. These copies segregate during gamete formation, so each gamete, sperm or egg cell, carries only one copy of each gene. During fertilization, the offspring receive one copy of each gene from each parent. The next principle is the law of independent assortment. Mendel discovered that different traits are inherited independently of each other. This means that the inheritance of one trait is not influenced by the inheritance of another trait, assuming that these genes are located on different chromosomes. The last principle is the laws of dominance. Mendel found that some traits are dominant over others. In cases where an individual has two different versions, alleles, of a gene, one dominant and one recessive, the dominant allele determines the organism's phenotype, observable trait, while the recessive allele remains hidden in the phenotype but can still be passed on to future generations. That's all. Thanks for watching our video.